Hello beautiful people, welcome back. So this is Jay. How was your day? For me, I'm just imagining you asked me how was my day, but I had a very early day. Since the COVID situation, I've been working from home since 2020 March, so I've never been to office since then, so it's more than 1.5 years now. I try to start working usually. I try to do between 8 to 5, so it's up to me actually, whatever the time I want to do. But it doesn't go that way because there's a ton of meetings going on, and then because I'm doing a regional role, there are different time zones getting involved, so it's a little tough. So I had a long day in, like from 7:30 I stood today. 7:30 in the morning I started, and I only ended work around 6 plus. And then afterwards I've been editing my previous video, and now it's 10 o'clock, and now I'm going to watch today's movie, Alien from 1979. I hope it keeps me up without falling asleep. And I was looking at the poster of the movie because, as you know, I do not read about the movie. I try to keep it as authentic as possible without getting spoilers. It's an egg with some green fumes, so I'm not sure how to interpret it. I do not know whether it's a friendly alien just like E.T. Hopefully so. I have no clue. This one doesn't give any clue. So the egg gives an idea there's going to be a birth. That's how I see it. But anyway, thank you for joining in. I hope you're going to enjoy the video, and I look forward to watching the movie. Please stick after the end of the movie as well, because that's where I share my thoughts and takeaway of the movie. I usually have a long rambling at the end of the movie. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and hit the notification bell as well. Without further ado, let's join in to see Alien from 1979, and this is the director's cut. Commercial towing vehicle, the Nostromo. 7 crew, refinery processing. Oh, nice ship. Oh, I like this already. The ship is good stuff from the 70s. Ooh, Nostromo. Oh! I wonder what it is like to sleep like this for days on days, weeks maybe. Do you feel like a bear after hibernation? That's a cat. Was the cat sleeping as well? That would have been cool to see.
I just forgot something, man. Before we dock, I think we ought to discuss the bonus situation.
Right. Alice, Mother wants to talk to you.
Yes, yellow lights for my eyes only.
Morning, Mother.
Who's the mother?
Where's Earth?
You should know.
It's not our system.
It's amazing how for such a big ship you only have seven crew. Oh, I love this setup. Really nicely done.
Keep trying.
Mother's interrupted the course of our journey.
Why?
Yeah.
Let's go over the bonus situation. We have never
Can we just
talk about the bonus
Sorry,
situation.
can I say something?
Let's talk about the bonus situation.
There is a clause in the contract which specifically states any systematized transmission indicating a possible intelligent origin must be investigated.
I don't want to hear it.
Penalty of total forfeiture of shares.
Ooh.
Money.
Ooh.
You got that? Disengage. All right, initial damping's going off. Hold on, people. There's going to be a little bump.
Ooh, that's the worst part for me. The motion sickness. Oh, that was some violent landing. Ooh.
Somebody come here.
straight answer. It's the whole breeze.
Look, we couldn't fix it out here anyway. We got to reroute all these ducts, and in order to do that, we've got to prod dock. At least 25 miles.
Just under 2,000 meters.
Walking distance?
Well,
I'll volunteer to be in the first group to go out.
Yeah, that figures. You too, Lambert.
Ooh, yeah, there is some mineral stone, some stone with some particles. Looks very mineral.
I see you receiving.
How come there is no storm outside? So they are inside some cave. Oh. Ooh,
Ash, can you see this?
what is that?
I've never seen anything like it.
So they were getting the signals from there? Oh, it's not that what they expected. Ooh, they went inside. What are they seeing? It must be nerve-wracking to go to an unknown planet and walk on something like this. That's definitely some machinery. What is that?
Alien life form. Looks like it's been dead a long time.
Oh, it's a skeleton.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I agree with her.
Hey, Dallas. Lambert, come on over here.
Ash, that transmission. Mother's deciphered part of it. It doesn't look like an SOS. It looks like a warning. I'm gonna go out after them.
What's the point? I mean, by the time it takes to get there, they'll know if it's a warning or not, yes?
He has such a peculiar behavior compared to the rest of the crew. Like, only once I saw him smiling.
Well, I don't know, but it's like the goddamn tropics in here. What the hell is this?
Oh my. It's exciting, but at the same time, it's scary. I do not know whether I will have the guts to do this. I don't think so.
Eggs or something.
Ooh, that's where the egg was in the poster? But I can't see any egg.
There's a layer of mist just covering the eggs. Reacts when broken.
Oh. Why are you in a nest that you have no idea who the heck these things are? Is there movement? Or was this a reflection of the light? Oh, there is
Wait a
movement.
minute, there's movement.
You better get out. You better...
Seems to have life.
Dude, you better get out. What is that? Looks like some good marble beef on the side. Why in the world would you stick your hand into something that you have no idea what is it, what the planet is, what this damn thing is?
Clean, let us in.
What happened to Kane?
Something has attached itself to him. We have to get him to the infirmary right away. Open the hatch.
Wait a minute. If we let it in, the ship could be infected. You know the quarantine procedure.
24 hours for decontamination.
He could die in 24 hours. Open the hatch.
Listen to me. If we break quarantine, we could all die. No.
I can't do that, and if you were in my position, you'd do the same.
Ooh. So they brought him in. I actually feel sorry for him, for sure. But actually Ripley had a point as well. Because that jeopardizes the safety of all the other 6 people. But I totally understand the others thing because it's their colleague. And that mask. What is that?
What the fuck is going on here?
I actually understand both sides. Right? I do understand both the arguments. Fair enough arguments. No, 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 no. Oh, it's tightening his neck. How is he actually breathing?
Right.
I don't think he's breathing. Then it has to be the thing breathing. Why did you touch it, man? Why did you touch it? What are they seeing in the X-ray?
What's he got down his throat?
I would suggest it's feeding him oxygen.
There you go. Because definitely it's not breathing.
I mean, let's not be too hasty. We don't know anything about it.
Why is Ash behaving this way? He seems to be very keen. And he doesn't seem to be concerned about his colleague. Will you hurt your friend instead? Oh, it's like sulfuric. It burns. Okay, it's worse than sulfuric.
That thing's gonna eat
It's
through the
really
goddamn
strong.
hall. Come on.
Oh.
Next deck.
Oh. That is insane. It's like a super strong version of sulfuric acid, but sulfuric acid is not gonna work like that.
It's got a wonderful defense mechanism. You don't dare kill it.
What about Kane?
I do not know what they should do actually. I truly feel for them, for their friends. And I truly feel what Ripley was saying as well. No, I don't think that she was not empathetic or sympathetic towards the friend, but it was just the protocol that she was trying to follow. And at the same time, yeah, you have to think logically how it will jeopardize the safety of the rest of the crew, because it's a very small crew as well. If they need to head back, they need everyone. And it can't contaminate the ship. But anyway, the contamination has happened. If there is any other organism that is coming from it, or from its acidic, this bile-looking thing, whatever the fluid.
Oh, yes, it is. I don't know yet.
Why did he switch it off?
Had a little talk. How's Kane? Unfortunately, by breaking quarantine, you risk everybody's life.
You do your job, and let me do mine, yes?
Why did he switch off the screen, the monitor, the moment Ripley came in? And he's behaving a bit... Again, I find his behavior very peculiar, but maybe it's his character.
Where is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we ought to try and find it.
Yeah, let's check it.
I really don't think you guys should be going in. Oh my god.
Kane?
Cover it with
Oh,
a damn
wait a
thing, will
minute.
you?
Don't touch it.
fine.
Don't touch it.
That's a reflex action.
Seems dead enough.
Well, good. Let's get rid of it.
Douglas, it has to go back.
Anything that has to do with the science division, Ash has the final word.
How does that happen?
Standard procedure is to do what the hell they tell you to do. What's happening with the repairs? How's it going?
Corporations, huh? At least hopefully their friend is okay. He's back to normal. I mean, Kane.
Walk in the park. We fix something, we stay fixed, don't we, Brett, baby?
But should they carry... I understand Ash's requirement to further study the species, but it may be detrimental if you bring to the Earth.
How are you doing?
Is he alright?
Terrific. Next silly question.
Anyway, where are we?
Right here.
We're on our way home.
Yeah, back to the old freezerinos.
The first thing that I'm going to do when I get back is to get some decent food.
I don't want to talk about what it's made of.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. He's having a seizure? No. Doesn't look like a seizure. Ooh. Okay. It has laid something inside. What in the world have you brought into the ship? And you lost your friend? Oh, Kane, poor Kane.
Just make damn sure nobody puts their hand on the end of it. Shouldn't damage a little bastard, unless its skin's thinner than ours.
Do you think the skin is thinner than human skin?
Now, anyone see this thing you catch it in the net that Parker is holding on his lap? Parker, I don't want any heroics out of you, all right?
Wait, don't let him go!
What the hell are you doing, man? Now we might pick it up on the track again.
I'll
Go and get it, man.
Don't send him alone. Don't send him alone. Why did they send him alone? I don't like it. Why was it so scared? Oh, it's shedding it like a snake. Oh, or else it may mean that the baby has become an adult? What is that? What in the world is that? What? Oh, it's blood raining.
Parker, can you rig 3 or 4 incinerator units? I'm at the first junction.
Dallas, I'm right here.
Ripley,
Yes.
close all the hatches behind me.
Dallas, hold it a minute. I think I got it.
Yes, I've got it.
Where?
Oh.
It is right around there. Now, Dallas, you're going to have to be careful.
Where is it heading his way?
You sure?
Look around. Are you sure that it's not there? I mean, it's got to be around there somewhere.
Am I Claire Lambert? I want to get the hell out of here.
Dallas?
Take it easy. Dallas. You found this lane there.
Well, let's talk about killing it. We know it's using the air shafts. Will you listen to me, Parker? Shut up! Ash?
Why is Ash having no emotion?
Any suggestions from you or Mother?
I've got access to Mother now, and I'll get my own answers, thank you.
There is an explanation for this, you know.
Rude! I want to hear your goddamn explanation!
What is he doing? Why is milk kind of thing coming from his head? Oh! I told you, he has such a peculiar behavior.
Get her out! Get her out! Get her out!
What has happened? What in the world is that? What has happened?
It's a robot. Ash is a goddamn robot.
No wonder.
Ash!
Oh.
What was your special order?
You read it. I thought it was clear. Bring back life form. Priority 1. All other priorities rescinded. You have my sympathies.
We're gonna blow up the ship. We'll take our chances in the shuttle. You two go down, get all the coolant you can carry. I'll get the shuttle ready. I'll give you about 7 minutes.
Jones? Jones.
Oh, good, good. Take your cat. I told you it's not the size of a human. It's like 1.5 times the size of a human. Oh, Lambert. Lambert is a bug. Oh, Lambert. You poor. Ripley, it's you and your cat now. So she's gonna get into the shuttle and destroy the ship.
Danger. The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes.
What was that? Did you hear someone's voice? I did hear someone's voice. What is that? Hey! Dallas! Oh, wow, all the people are in here.
The option to override automatic detonation expires in T-minus 3 minutes.
What was that? I saw that thing.
29, 28, 27. Override detonation procedure has now expired. The ship will automatically destruct in T-minus 5 minutes.
What? Don't tell me that thing is inside.
T-minus 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, the space effects are quite good. Now what's going to happen?
I got you. You son of a bitch.
Oh. The cat seems so irritated. So she's going to enter the cryogenic sleep? Why did I think it is inside that thing? Oh my god, this is never-ending story. This is your only chance of living. The shuttle. Maybe that's why the cat was so irritated. Because it knows there's another presence. Oh, she's getting into a spacesuit? What is she doing? There's an exoskeleton. No. It's coming back. It's coming back. Did she really lose it?
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. The other members of the crew and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo.
Still, she has no actually confirmation that she's gonna live. Messed up. Messed up. Hello friends, so welcome back, and I've just watched Alien from 1979. First of all, I actually can't believe it's a movie from 1979. The effects that was presented in the movie, it's exquisite actually. I just can't imagine that practical effects did that. I'm certain there was no CGI added later on. So this movie was the director's cut that I got. Okay, as always, I'm just going to go straight into the few points that I want to share about the movie. So I'm not going to, I try to not blabber too much because I tend to do that after the movies, and when I'm editing I'm like, oh my word, I've been talking more than 20-30 minutes after the movie. I will keep it in for Patreon obviously, but the first one I need to talk about is the practical effects. It's insane. When I first saw in the first, I think 5 minutes or less, the ship that they were in, the details that were present in the ship, the alleyways, the corridors. Okay, there was so much detail gone into it because it is practical effects. It was so believable. It was really believable, even though I do not understand about how the ship should exactly look like. It was really believable, the effects that they have used. And then inside, I also liked how they had make it look like it's a lived-in place, it's a used place, and it is supposed to be, it's more like they are carrying out work from that ship. So you can see it's not this very polished, white, very colorful kind of a ship. It's dark, gloomy, and at the same time, like there's, you can see there's grease in certain places. It's darkened areas because it's been used. So I really like that effect that they have actually given. It had a used look. And then after that ship, I have to talk about the alien ship. Whoa, what kind of an imagination went to do that? Obviously the outside, it looked like a horseshoe. Actually the shape was like a horseshoe, but inside, wow, amazing. Truly, I can't believe them doing a setting like that. Just imagine the creativity that has gone into it. Yes, it was like dark, so they had to use torches, but with the torches you can see all the shadows coming, so it was like super impressive. The inside that alien ship was amazing, nothing short of amazing. Then the biggest thing is, for me, was that alien which eventually came out to be. The baby alien, yes, had a bit of a, it did not have that overwhelming feeling like the eventual, that alien with the exoskeleton had. I just can't believe it is done in 1979. Whoa, I just really can't believe it. How the head was formed, how the body, and whoa, I really can't imagine. Like I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact this movie was made in 1979. I truly hope the movies nowadays can really match up to it. I have not watched many, but I have seen here and there. Because of the overuse of CGI, I feel like it kills the creativity of people. I mean, these are people who have done these things. Just imagine the creativity. I feel like that's the biggest qualm that I have with CGI. It kills the creativity, the natural creativity in people. Next point, the sound and lighting. They try to be as true to space as possible, how it may sound like in space certain things, how may it look like in space, like the lighting. They truly worked on it, actually. With what I've learned about how light travels and how the sound travels and how it worked in the space, I felt like it came very close. It had such a authentic effect. And at the same time, how this sounds, the lighting in the ship, in their own ship, the spaceship, I thought it was really cool. Like I said, it did not have that very surgical theater kind of feeling. It's like so white and so light and bright, you know. No, it is a working place where people live and people work. So it had this lived-in effect. The lighting had such an effect. I'm sure you noticed it as well. If you think about it, the lighting was really spot on. And throughout the movie, I thought the lighting was really spot on in the areas, the places they went into within the ship, and then when they went outside to the other planet, and then obviously saw the alien ship. I thought the lighting was really cool. Cleverly done. And when it comes to the sounds, one of the biggest things that you can't miss is at the end when Ripley set up the ship for destruction and the alarm going, and you feel that I think as a viewer you feel the pressure and the urgency, and at the same time it's a super scary situation, right? If you can't make it to the shuttle, you will be going down with it. Simple. I felt like the music and the lighting, the sounds and lightings were spot on in this one. It gave such a vibe. It had so much value to the movie. It was done perfectly. That's how I saw it. Then I want to highlight a way they were referring to the ship as the mother. It was very interesting for me because I would take the reference to ship as the mother, and at the same time I'll attach the same point, the corporation, how the corporations work. What I thought was that the ship, which was the mother, was an absolute representation of the corporation they were working for. She was programmed to run the course the corporation wanted, and all the crew was expendable, and the corporation using a droid to keep an eye on the humans. I think they perfectly captured what corporations are, and by putting Parker and his colleague there and them talking about, we are not paid to do this, we shouldn't be doing that, this is not where we were heading, we shouldn't be going and doing it. And then the points that they were highlighted, it really reminds me of that this is exactly the relationship the corporations get because of the vibe and the relationship they offer to the employees. So for the employee, it's just a give and take transaction. That's it. You pay me, I do what you pay me for. That's it. Draw the line, you know. So then you have this droid coming and telling you, no, if you don't do it, all the shares will be forfeited and so and so. I thought this setup was such a perfect depiction of corporations running the world. This is happening right now. I think it's going to keep getting worse in the future. We feel like the governments run us. Governments govern us, yes. But now if you think about it, governments are under corporations as well. I do not intend to go into that subject as much because it may not be for everyone's taste here to talk about them. But if you think about it, there are enough evidence, especially these days, especially last year, this year, and so on. If you want to think the most recent situations, corporations run the world. That is the reality. And I truly like how they reflected it in the 70s, them putting that into this movie. And then the mother was this corporation representing the corporation. And at the end of the day, Ripley could not override this machine which was fed by a corporation. Like her frustration when she was swearing at the mother, I thought it's perfect. Such a perfect depiction that they had in it. Perfect. And as always, the staff, the crew is expendable. As long as they achieve their final goal, the crew, it doesn't matter if you have the crew or not. What you want is what will eventually earn you more money in the future. That's why they wanted that aliens, a life form, brought back to the earth. And obviously, the obvious point in this movie is the acting. Wow. I truly liked how different each and every character was. I would put acting and how they have framed the characters. So when you think about Dallas, he was a leader. He definitely was a leader. And he had that natural quality, and he actually cared for people. So he was a leader who was a caring leader. His caring part was his weakness when making the decision about Kane. And then when you think about Ripley, she is logic. She was logic, but she of course had emotional side to her. But she was trying to keep logic first. And then you have a character like, let's say, a character like Lambert. She was a more emotional person. She was making decisions with her heart more than her brain. Like Ripley was making decisions with her brain more than her heart. So I truly like the way they framed the characters. And then the actors gave star performances. So there's no flaw I can just actually point out. It was perfect acting. And I immediately recognized Bilbo Baggins, Ash as Bilbo Baggins. But I do not know, when you watched it, did you realize that his behavior was such a different behavior from the rest of the crew? Because the rest of the crew, maybe they had a bit of a unity as well, which obviously Ash didn't have. But at the same time, I thought his smiling, there was lack of emotion that was really weird in Ash. That I noticed from the get-go, but I did not see him that coming, that he's going to be a droid. No way. I truly thought he's a person who was more like, I felt like he was a watchdog for the corporation. That's how I saw it. And therefore, he did not want to get involved with the team. There was no biasness from him, and there was no actual emotion towards any of the crew. That's what I saw him to be. I never thought it was a robo. Like, it took me by surprise. I did not see that coming at all, no way. I think this movie really, okay, it had no friendly alien, but I think this is a kind of a movie I will watch again. The sheer perfection of the product, the movie. I do not have anything to pinpoint as a flaw. I truly liked it, and I think if I watch again, I will pick up many things. That's the sad part actually. When I'm editing the videos for Patreon and YouTube, I go through the dialogues again, and then I'm like, oh, this is something I actually, like, it comes to my head, then I was like, oh, this is something I could have talked about. But it doesn't happen. So I talked right after each and every movie, and there are no points taken, no nothing. I just think on my feet. So that's why it takes a long time for me. I just go everywhere talking about it. And then I also think if you watch as you age, maybe if I watch a decade later, how I see it may be different. Our views change with our experiences and life circumstances, I think. So I would love to watch this movie again. But thank you very much to all of you at Patreon for actually voting for this movie. I so wanted to watch it anyway, so I'm glad it came earlier than it could have been. As always, please leave a comment. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. If you have friends who like this kind of content, please do feel free to share as well. And as always, you can find the full-length reaction video over at Patreon. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a lovely rest of the day.